Hey Cancer, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and then some read for the month of August. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who likes, shares, subscribes the videos. I sure appreciate that. All of the subscribers who come and support the channel, thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate your support. New subscribers, come on in and grab yourself a cup of coffee and get comfortable. Cross watchers, come on in. Let's see if we can get Cancer a good read. I'm going to be adding something new to the channel starting Monday. I'm going to be doing weekly reads for the elements. So if you're interested in that, come join us on Monday. Also going to be doing once a month Q&A video, about an hour or so, just to kind of get acquainted and, sling some cards for a little while. Also, for those of you who are interested in the Twin Flame Journey, I'm going to be posting once a month some subject matter on that. That'll also be featured on the Forged in Fire channel. So, if there's anything you'd like to discuss specifically or know about, why, just put a comment in the comment section below. Let's see if we can get Cancer a good read. Looks like there's some plans moving forward in the future, but Cancer, there's something not quite right. There's a new endeavor on the horizon. It looks like something that's been not spoken but known kind of needs to be spoken at this point. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It looks like somebody's holding on to something. And there will be a romantic offer. Somebody's holding on to the idea of a romantic offer from Cancer. And here you go, Cancer, moving toward making a romantic offer. So let's see what the cards have to say. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So somebody's looking forward to their abundance. They're minding their trades, their business, their, money, but they're looking forward to, abundance in the future abundance coming in. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, and 3 for the state of the relationship. Mind you, lines 1 and 2 can be reversed. So Cancer, if I'm referring to you as line 1, and you feel like line 2 is more your story, then switch them how you need to. And remember, this is a general read, so it won't be, it won't resonate with everyone. If you'd like to book a personal read, you can reach me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. Gmail.com. Yeah, that's right. I guess it's right today. I don't know, people. It's in the description box, nonetheless. So, abundance. Okay, balance of mind, body, and spirit. Something is beginning to grow. It's been slow to grow, okay, but something is finally growing. Center of the read is the Nine of Swords. So that's anxiety, sleepless nights, worry. They show the lady laying in bed at night worrying, about something. Major Arcana in this spread, you have Justice, Death, the Hermit. So something's ending so something new can begin. There's been an element of someone not participating in the situation at all. Somebody wants some justice in the situation. They want balance in the situation. So this is going to have to transform. This situation's going to have to transform. There needs to be a balance stricken here. There needs to be an end to this anxiety. And I think, in some respects, someone here needs to do the right thing. They need to fix whatever's causing the anxiety. So, again, the truth is about to come out. There's going to be a new beginning, balance and communication. Somebody's been going back and forth over something. They're juggling money, they're juggling people, they're juggling ideas. And there's a lot of chaos in their world right now because they're not striking a balance. Again, there needs to be an ending in this situation here. An offer needs to be given to someone, maybe an offer of peace, not just an offer of love, but looks like maybe somebody needs to clear their conscience, okay? There was a situation in which somebody just went boop off the radar. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you're stuck between choices and a journey. You're stuck between wanting to ignore a situation or your partner and not understanding. There's a lot of confusion. I think the issue is here, whoever that's for, this can be rectified with an apology. This can be rectified with a peace offering. So I think someone here wants to offer an apology to whoever's ghosted the situation, because there's just too much confusion. Now, this is normally the Pisces card, but this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You've got a lot of confusion at the back of you. You're trying to turn your back on those options and those confusions. You're trying to offer this person who ghosted, who jetted out, you're trying to offer them an apology to bring them back out. And maybe there's an understanding that's been had about what happened in the situation. But nonetheless, this situation is about to transform with the truth. Okay, the truth, somebody may not like this truth, okay? Either it will bring them out or it'll make them go further back in their shell. Somebody's not, happy about whatever truth is going to transpire here. But there needs to be an ending to this element here. This is pretty toxic. There needs to be communication. Period. End of story. And again, somebody wants some justice. They feel like doing the right thing is offering an apology, but understand, Cancer, that it's not always the right thing just to alleviate your own conscience, okay? Acts are done. They can never be taken back. Words are said. They can never be taken back. And you need to make sure you're sincere, whoever this is, okay, is sincere when the apology is offered. And it's not just an alleviation of their own conscience. It's not just to say, well, I know karma's fixing to come back on me, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize so that I can avoid that karmic justice. Or I'm going to go ahead and apologize to you and get this off my chest because it makes me feel better, okay? So somebody is coming forth with an apology. And, this is Libra, of course, up here, but it's just an element. This could be a cusper too, okay? Point of the matter is why there is something that needs to be performed. There is an apology that needs to be given in order to alleviate these toxic elements here. No communication, once this is offered, there may be some transformation in this situation. Somebody's on a spiritual journey here also. So I think the thing is, whoever, Cancer, or your partner, there's some stuff going down in your world that's real messed up. You're way out of whack. You're way out of balance. Or your partner. I think this person knows that they're juggling too much and that they screwed up. They're trying to do the right thing in order to get rid of this chaos in their world, to find the balance here in their world. I think that they feel like they get rid of that energy or they get rid of that wrongdoing and they try to rectify it, then it will make everything okay. Well, that's not necessarily how it works. Does it help the relationship? Does it help the relations? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But be sincere, Cancer. If this is you or your partner, check for sincerity in an apology, in an offer, a peace offering, because that person may not understand. They're just trying to alleviate their own conscience. So there's going to be an element in which somebody stops juggling. There's a peace offering made and somebody stops juggling. The idea of confusion stops and chaos stops when peace offerings are given and apologies are offered. Somebody feels like their abundance will return to their life if they make these apologies and give this peace offering here. So let's get some clarifiers on it and see what they have to say. For others of you that are in a bad work situation, looks like official positions in this read. Official positions to do with money. There may be an element of, trying to get out or trying to make a peace offering with a boss or trying to communicate better in the workplace or trying to find another job so that you're alleviating all of this confusion and anxiety. In this read, the element here is chaos, juggling, confusion, ghosting, no communication. So there's a lot of pretty big triggers here. Really, at the end of the day, someone's very clearly unhappy. And they feel like if they do the right thing, if they make an apology, if they make a peace offering, everything will go back just like it was. No, I'm not saying an apology doesn't need to be offered. Peace doesn't need to be offered. It does. However, that doesn't disqualify you from having to go through your lesson learning, okay? Somebody's looking forward to their abundance because they're carrying quite a few burdens here. Okay, they're physically having a lot of burdens. So again, more confusion, more chaos. Somebody feels like if they, if they offer up this peace and this apology, then these karmic monkeys, so to speak, will get off their backs. All of this confusion will come to a close. So this person, that's kind of a one-sided situation still. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely has to do with a partnership at work, or this definitely has to do with love relationship. Somebody knows they did wrong here and they're trying to make it right, will be trying to make it right. But check the sincerity of the situation because they're only trying to alleviate their own conscience. Yeah, lovers again. So somebody wants a new beginning. They feel like they're tired of juggling. They want to create some balance, but some truth needs to come out. Again, balance. So now we have two twin flame cards back to back. So for those of you twins, you're presenting in the read, okay? And there needs to be some truth come out about what this relationship is. Somebody walked away, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio walked away from this situation because there was a lot of secrets, a lot of confusion. But I think Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, you feel like if you make an offer of love, that it will rectify some of these issues. It will bring balance back into your world. But I think really the truth is what brings the balance. Being honest with whoever the person is in this read and being honest with yourself is really what's going to bring the balance back to your world. Sometimes we have to own our mistakes. We have to own it. We have to work through it. And we've got to deal with what's coming down as a result of that and learn our lessons. Justice is clarified by the Knight of Wands. So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. On the face of it, these two people are yoked equally. They're both of the same station. Okay, they're both knights. One's coming at the situation with romance, the other one's coming at the situation aggressively, sexually. So there could be a balance needing to be struck between love and sex. Maybe someone's more sex focused and someone's more romance focused in the relationship. And there's a lot of juggling, and maybe that needs to be brought and reeled in to a healthy balance. Also, this could be competition for employment. There could be two candidates going for the same job. And that's where the anxiety's coming in. Somebody feels like if they sweeten the pot with the boss or whatever, that'll give them a leg up. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius now, the King of Swords. So basically somebody's kind of grown cold to this situation. Justice, now we have Justice and the King of Swords. So Some of you are definitely dealing with the legal system. There needs to be some sort of justice had between two parties legally. Or somebody's in their head, they've grown cold about the situation regarding the sex, and there's just a lot of chaos and unhappiness regarding it. King of Swords is clarified by Three of Cups. So don't have any other threes on the board yet, but I do have Three of Wands. Okay. So maybe this was a third-party relationship. Someone's having a lot of anxiety about that. Three of Clubs, yeah, the Devil. Now I have the Devil. So, yeah, somebody's got some real major problems with control, and somebody's got some real major problems with third-party relationships, with infidelity. But nonetheless, somebody's trying to end the control in the relationship. They want to sever it. They want to be done. They want to be done being tied to this person. So maybe that's what this offer is. Maybe somebody wants to sever a job, relationship with job also. Okay, so Cancer, you had a couple of things come out of the deck. You had the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Wands. So that's fast-moving communication, right? Communication, Cupid's arrows coming in. Tower situation. Something blew up big time. Something blew up major. And Cancer, you're trying to move forward in this situation, but you can't move forward, or your partner can't move forward because the right thing hasn't been done. There's still too many burdens here. That is why you're juggling, it looks like, or why your partner's juggling. Oh, these cards are just flying around today. Yeah, okay, so there was thievery, sexually explicit affairs. Somebody felt robbed in this situation. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords are representative of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So what I have here is this situation blew up because somebody was not being truthful about things. Cancer, this doesn't necessarily have to be you. This is just the energy, but this is your card, okay? So what I see here is that somebody took the money and ran. Okay, somebody took the money and ran. They took what they could get and they ran out of this situation. Okay, but here somebody got kind of tired when they were running and they stopped because they couldn't go any further because what they did was so wrong. The universe was like, you're not going any further until you realize what's happened in this situation. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Somebody's trying to defend a transformation. They're trying to defend themselves because they were busted up and beat up pretty bad in this relationship. There will be equal give and take. This is going to be transformed out of feeling busted up, beaten up, to a situation of equal give and take. But somebody has all the money, okay, is what I see, and somebody's only has a little bit of the money. So that needs to become balanced. Somebody's off on a new adventure. They're off on new creativity, but they can't enter into new relationship because they're completely stuck here. Victim mentality, or this could be someone being victimized. Somebody's trying to get all their strength mustered in order to deal with the fact that they've lost all their money. They're trying to deal with that. There's somebody stole something here. So I think making the peace offering is to do the right thing. Okay, I think until you return that, which you've taken, either for you or your partner, Cancer, it's going to be nothing but chaos and nightmares and anxiety and blah, 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 blah. Somebody has anxiety about the relationship ending. Some of you are dealing with air signs, but there are still Two Cups back here. All you got to do is get up and walk across this bridge and deal with your issues. Either you or Cancer. Cancer, excuse me, you or your partner. Somebody just totally blew their life up here. Whatever it is, somebody blew their shit all to hell over sex. Okay, so yeah. So we have soulmate energy now. 5 and 6 make the 11, okay? But somebody's having a lot of anxiety about a family ending, children. There's some issue here with starting over again, starting anew, starting with almost nothing. Somebody's sad that, a relationship ended clearly. And somebody's still trying to hold on to the money, which is quite unfortunate. Okay, yeah, so somebody wants to make an offer to restore this family. You see, these two children here, the same children here, right? Some of you could be dealing with children in relationship. You're sad that it ended. You're trying to hold on to the children to anchor, to deal with this anxiety of this relationship ending. Somebody wasn't honest. They were very deceptive here. In Cancer, it looks like this is your card, but whoever this is took the money and jetted out of the situation. So somebody feels like until they put this right again, they're not going to get anywhere. Wheel of Fortune's moving this forward. Somebody isn't seeing their opportunities here, okay? So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, don't concentrate on what's don't concentrate on what's lost. Concentrate on what can be and what can be rectified or remedied, or what kind of new beginnings can be had, because another opportunity is coming your way. The universe is guiding you toward that. Somebody's not happy about being single at all. They want to come together in love relationship. 2 of Cups. Cancer, you want to come together with someone in love relationship. You're trying to make the decision and move forward in the future. You're trying to gather up enough courage and muster yourself in order to do that. But again, there's issues with sex here. There's issues with mental issues with sex. Mental issues with sex. Somebody's real defensive about. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody needs to speak their truth over this conflict and this fighting. Until this truth is spoken, this stagnation will continue. Somebody's become enlightened also about the situation. There's been some spying. So somebody's moving away, wants to take a new leap of faith and have an offer made or make an offer for something solid in the future. I think somebody wants to give some money back. Somebody coming out of hiding is happiness, right? Somebody's Virgo energy. Somebody's trying to come out of a spiritual journey. They've gone through their dark night of the soul. Okay, they're coming out on top. They're happy. There's a new gusto for life. This is Leo. Leo season is going to prove to be very, very happy for this person. However, there is someone else who feels extremely smug that they have all the cups. They're feeling real good about themselves that they pulled this off. Yeah, so there's 3 people involved. Okay, there's 3 people now. We have a lifelong partner, another lifelong partner, and a mother. So there's a mother in this mix. That's kind of causing some issues here. Somebody's staying in confusion and not choosing about that. Somebody is going to be having an end to their work happen or a new beginning. There's going to be some stagnation and some work here. There's also a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's involved. Oh my goodness, excuse me, y'all. These cards keep flying out. Okay, so the story unfolds. Somebody took the money, somebody's running off with the money, somebody's pissed off about it. Somebody wants money returned to them, somebody wants peace of mind, so they want to get rid of this money because I think it's cursed. There was a third party situation happen. Somebody felt smug for a long time about what they were able to accomplish here and screwing somebody else out of something. So there's a decision about work that needs to be made. Somebody's trying to decide whether they end a job and begin a new job. There's going to be a slowdown at work, right? So somebody also, Cancer, pay attention to this. This is either you or your partner. Somebody will be making an offer, making a peace offering, but it's in disguise. Okay, it's clouded under the idea that they're broke as shit. And they know that they were abundant with you. They were lucrative when they were with you. Things were good. And they're trying to bring that back into their lives instead of you. They're trying to bring the idea of lucrative, of abundance, of stability back into their world because you provided that for them. This is a lot less to do with you than it is to do with the stability being provided. So, Cancer, if this is you, why, honey, you're not going to get anywhere with that. You know that Cancers are very highly intuitive. So this must be your partner thinking that if they make a peace offering or they make an offer, then things will just be right again. So just be wary of that. Yeah, Page of Cups is clarified by heartbreak and victory. Somebody thinks that they'll gain victory by apologizing for breaking someone's heart. This is Aquarius energy. So, Cancer, you or your partner feel as though apologizing for this heartbreak and offering something as a result of this heartbreak is going to be very victorious for you, okay? And it's going to bring a lot of healing. And you're going to be able to watch your abundance come back into play again. But what's being held back is that this offering is in utter betrayal. This is not a sincere offer at all. Yeah, so here's the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. Some of you could be dealing with that, okay? It's not, doesn't mean it is. It's just for some of you, those are little road markers, okay? Queen of Wands is a very intuitive person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands knows that there's somebody coming. They know that their offer is going to be bull. They know that it's a possibility that somebody is just really confused and they're trying to shop out their options. So they kind of already see that coming. So whoever this is a very intuitive person. Some of you can have fire in your chart. They already see this coming, so they're prepared for it. Oh my goodness, these keep flying out. Yeah, so again, the sex will start over again. This is sex. It's about control with sex. Somebody wants to control a situation. Somebody wants a partnership. They want to plan for the future, but what they're not saying is there's a hell of a lot of manipulation in this situation. They could be in a jam, okay, financially, with the court system. Here's the Emperor now. So, Aries and Taurus energy. Somebody wants a reconciliation, and somebody wants some fast-moving communication about that reconciliation. But, listen, don't miss the forest for the trees, okay? You need to really search this person out, really talk to them, really check out their sincerity in this situation because somebody really is trying to put on the dog. Okay, so just make sure that something is not, if something in your soul or your heart or whatever tells you something's not right, it's because it probably isn't. So really search that out and check that out. Let's get a couple of oracles on it and see what they have to say. So this is kind of, somebody's just trying to relieve themselves when they come back here. Standing tall. Time's arrow. And a rare bloom. So let's see what these have to say. I really wish this had a table of contents. Okay, standing tall. Mindful of people's needs and find spirit lifted when you lift others. So basically, when you help others, you help yourself. Goodness begets goodness. Okay, Cancer? So goodness begets goodness. Deception begets deception. When things are one-sided, things are always going to be one-sided. There's always going to be toxic. There's always going to be deception. But when you approach a situation out of sincerity and goodness, then you beget goodness and you heal. Okay, people can move forward. It's a circle. It could be a good circle or a bad one. So this talks about here, this lady looks out over, her brood or whatever, and she's proud of the things that they've accomplished. And although she's the leader, she still regards herself as a servant. She's there to serve others with her leadership. So this talks about not being ego-based, not thinking in the ego. You have to let go of that ego, and you have to understand that we're here to serve each other. Okay? And some of us have various gifts that help us do that. But when you're thinking in ego-based thinking, everything's going to be about the self-gratification, self-needs, whatever, alleviating yourself. So we have to understand that when we help others, we help ourselves, and goodness begets goodness. Time's arrow. The future is a murky land, but one thing is certain. Time. Time can magnify or diminish. Do things seem futile because time destroys all eventually, or precise because of this? Everything we do has significance. Everything we do has significance. Time diminishes pain as it heals, just as it magnifies by urging us to spend every moment well. Time diminishes pain as it heals. Magnify or diminish. Both can better our lives, and time can be your servant, not your enemy. To accept the hurt, anger, and even misplaced shame. That's what you have to do. There's a good reason to feel all of these things. But what good can dwelling on the past pain do? Whenever you sink into self-pity, instead of focusing on that, focus on nurturing others, the earth, other people. Has hardship made you better or bitter? So if you're chasing the coin That is an idea of lack mentality, and you will always be chasing the coin. Always. So let's see what our love cards have to say. So basically, this talks about a journey of maturity. You know, and this is an inventory over our past. Has this past made you better, or has it made you become bitter? You know, have you learned that serving others serves yourself? And in that order, okay? And has time treated you well as far as lessons learned and wisdom? So there's kind of a theme here, Cancer. So whatever that means for you, it means for you. But it might be time to take stock and inventory of spiritually to see if, you know, what hardships have shaped you. Have they made you stronger? Are you doing anything to serve others? Are you living out of your ego? You know, what has time done for you? Have you learned your lessons? Have you gained enough wisdom over time and hardship, okay, and getting out of your ego to realize that people exhibit patterns in behavior? Bottom of the deck, we have reciprocity. So what you give, you get. Okay? You need to speak some sort of a truth. There needs to be a balance stricken here. Caution, though, negative energies need to be released both in the sacral and the solar plexus. Don't bring negative energies into this, but pay attention to your intuition. The hunt. Again, chasing something that's not meant for you. Something that you should never chase, because once you start chasing it, you're always chasing it. The dance. Again, about the life inventory. Wish. Okay? Did someone steal your innocence? Make you bitter? Make you hard? You know, take a life inventory and see what made you go off on that alternate track and see if it can be rectified. Look at things again in the childlike manner. Okay, listen to the divine. Look at things with wonder again and not cynicism. Love who you are. You are divine and wonderful, and you're deserving of all wonderful things that life has to offer. Look at who you are. So, Cancer, this is about you taking a stock of your life, or your partner taking stock of theirs, and thinking back on what has served them and what is no longer serving. Okay? And it's time to let go of the things that aren't serving. So, Cancers, I'll see you back on Monday with the weekly elements read.